If your riffs sound like this, but you want to write riffs that sound like this, then this video here is for you. Today I want to show you how to write better riffs, how to improve your guitar production skills, and to sound like Blink. I already recorded something and I want to strip it down so you can see each layer and what I did with it. And I also want to record something live in this video so you can see how I approach the riffs and what I'm doing exactly. Now I'm here in a small camera, let's take a listen to the riff I showed you in the beginning. When I wrote this riff, I started with the lead guitar. So now that you have a lead guitar, you can work on the chord progression, and that's what I did. Do you have a melody in your head, or do you have a chord progression in your head? Don't think about it too long, just record something and then think of the next thing. Step by step. We have the lead guitar and we have the rhythm guitar. Now you might have already noticed the rhythm guitars are panned left and right, the hard way, and the lead guitars are panned slightly left, slightly right. And you probably also noticed that I have an octave channel right here. The octave riff works as a counter melody to the main melody, which is kind of cool, but you have to keep in mind that you don't overdo it. And also the panning makes a huge difference. If everything is mono, centered in the middle, it will sound very weird. Make sure to pan rhythm guitars the hard way left and right. Think of the melody. It has to be somewhere between or maybe also left and right. If you have another melody, you have to put it somewhere where it doesn't annoy the other guitars. That was a very fast and basic tutorial. I'm gonna grab my guitar and I will show you how I am doing it in real time. I had this idea for a clean riff, and what Tom usually does is that he stays on a root note. For example, this riff, there's always the D. You could use the A. But let's stay on the other riff for now and I will try to record it. Now that we have recorded the riff, let's just copy it. I would then just cycle an area and have it repeatedly playing so I can try out different melodies on top of it. Okay, let's try out the last melody I played. Now let's think about some layer melody. I came up with this right here. It's not recorded perfectly right now. Make sure to just record it again if you're happy with everything. This is for production. Finish the idea first. This way you could also eliminate the dumb outcome of recording the guitar 20 times, wasting a lot of minutes on it, just to realize it sounds bad. But now let's take a listen at everything. I just created some EQ for the layer melody, just to have a bit of the lows cut away. And I will also apply it to the melody, because you don't need all the bass. So let's add a quick low cut here, low cut here. And now let's take a listen. Now you should definitely know a little bit more about how to approach Blink riffs. But it always comes down to more than just a melody or just some power chords, because it's a mixture of everything. And it depends also if it's a chorus, verse, pre-chorus, an intro or outro. But I want to show you another example where I can use a synthesizer. For this I want to deep dive into my latest video, which is What Went Wrong by Blink. And I'm back, but I'm in the left now. Let's take a listen to the last part. No bass, no drums, no vocals. And it's just a basic root note with another tone coming in at the second part, and it does so much for the song. This is also a great way to implement synths or organs into your songs, to just play a root note to enhance everything. Now that I talked a lot about a few different things, let's break down the important stuff. Step 1, think of a melody or a chord progression. Step 2, record the melody or the chord progression. Doesn't matter what comes first. Step 3 is about panning the guitars the correct way, as I talked previously. And step 4 is about layering with counter melodies, octave chords, organs or synths. Whatever you want. It doesn't always have to be a guitar. And step 5 is enjoying it. That was the video, guys. I hope it helped you. Leave down a comment what you want to see next. Subscribe to the channel, it helps out a lot. And we see us next time.